It was part two. Last end of that other video got kind of fucked up. I'm kind of just rambling on. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, this is hard talking to a fucking camera when there's nobody here. Which feels weird. Like I have all these like ideas, but it's like you think you know what you're gonna say and how you're gonna say it, but like it's just fucking, it's hard. Um, yeah, I don't know. I guess I should tell you. Also, like the music that I don't like, the music, the kind of records I don't really collect. Um, yeah, I don't know. Like, I just don't really collect a lot of like jazz, a lot of metal, um, records like that. You know, not because I don't like that kind of music. It those genres aren't my favorite. You know, not to disparage the genres, but on YouTube, on the vinyl community, there's like tons of passionate jazz fans, tons of passionate metal fans, metalheads. I don't really care too much for that kind of style, those type of sounds. I like a lot of jazzy influence stuff. 'Cause a lot of the music I listen to is arguably like like jazzy influence. Has like kind of like jazz, kind of like structures, kind of ideas and whatever, but like that whole all that kind of like blue note jazz where it's all fucking fast, like that. Like I don't know, it's just fucking annoying to me. I can't get into it. It's not groovy to me. It's just kind of like, and then when the horns and the saxes are blowing, and it's just like I don't know. Just turn it off, please. Metal wise, I just don't really like a lot of like aggressive, loud, in your face, like screamy type of music. I love some stuff here and there. Because I do like the Metallica Black album. That's a really good album. That's awesome. But mainly because the fucking drums are awesome. The drums are just like kind of like pummeling, and kind of like they have kind of like a nice groove to them. So I tried to listen to earlier Metallica, and I couldn't get into it. I just kind of I've given up. I don't really care too much to explore any further. And it's funny because I used to try to like get more into metal. Because before I used to like I used to try to figure out what the death metal classics were, what the black metal classics were. Try to explore those genres, and I think I tried to trick myself into thinking that I liked some of it, and I respect it. It's kind of cool for what it is, but like I said, like I will never like spend money on that stuff. I would never spend my free time listening to that music. That's just it's just not for me. It's not my kind of not my kind of music, my type of sound or whatever. And what else don't I really care for? It's just like jazz and metal. I don't like a lot of like folk stuff too. Like folk stuff's cool here and there. Like I like the Incredible String Band. Nick Drake is okay. I guess he's kind of cool here and there. What else? Like Townes Van Zandt. He's pretty cool, but a lot of like folk stuff I just kind of find it boring. It's just kind of like it's kind of more like it's like mopey. It's almost like the lyrics take forefront over the music. Over the groove, whatever. Because as much as I like lyrics and a message, you have to have a fucking good groove or good good music background or good kind of like good groove going on. But like I said earlier in the other video, like I'm not really too crazy about a lot of like classic rock stuff. A lot of like new wave stuff I don't give a fuck about either. It's funny, punk is kind of funny because like I used to really big into punk when I was like when I first started collecting records. Probably when I was like in high school, when I was like 15, 16. I used to buy a lot of punk records, a lot of 7 inches. I used to love hardcore, and hardcore, hardcore is cool. I like, it's funny because metal. I rather listen to hardcore than metal. I like a good, hardcore's kind of cool. I never listen to it nowadays for sure, but bands like Minor Threat, Black Flag, um, who else? Siege, Die Kreuzen, those kind of groups, the classic hardcore stuff. That's, good stuff. It's fun. It gets you moving. Makes you want to like break shit. It's fun. It's high energy rock and roll in a way. You know what I'm saying? And they're talking, and they're angry. They're fucking talking about like things that they hate and things that they want to change. And so I can get behind that. I like that kind of anti-authoritarian type of slant in the music. But yeah, I used to collect a lot of that stuff. But once I started getting more into like funk music, more into like hip hop, I just kind of stopped buying that stuff and really like caring for that type of sound. Yeah, because back then I used to like buy, really keep in touch with all the underground labels. I used to love underground punk, like all that crap. But yeah, I should show you some more records. Because last time in another video I tried to show, at the end I tried to show some videos, but like I kind of like tongue-tied, or I don't know what to fucking say, so I just like stopped the video real quick so I don't lose what I had earlier. So I'm gonna try to show some other records, right? Let's see here. Here's some awesome records. Horace Andy, the best of Horace Andy. This is technically the album Skylarking. This is a reissue. Horace Andy, if you don't know, is a tremendous Jamaican singer. He is one of the best Jamaican vocalists to ever put his voice into the mic, whatever. And he's, thankfully he's still around today. He's still alive. I think he's still making music. And I think, people are saying that it's still good. Like his voice is still there, and it never went away, I guess. But anyway, like this album though is fucking awesome. Like it's I consider this like one of the greatest reggae records. It's just a classic set. It's like 12 songs, and they're all fucking great, all memorable. Just like very thoughtful lyrics, very meaningful stuff, very, emotional stuff. And Horace Andy, if you haven't listened to Horace Andy, like he just has, his voice is just amazing, he just has this kind of croon, this kind of soulful croon, that's, that's unlike anybody else's, and once you listen to it, you get hooked, and you want to like explore more, and yeah, man, Horace Andy, and it's great too, because Horace Andy, like, he can do a great, like, love song, as well as a great, like, root or culture song, like, he could talk about, heavy black experience stuff, just as well as, frivolous love stuff, you know what I'm saying, like, the man has it all, man, so yeah, best of Horace Andy. It's on this fucking United Artists label here. I have this reissue because the original press of this record is hard to get in good condition, and this reissue in the late 70s, for master tapes is like probably the best you can, probably like one of the better pressings of this album. So, and it was cheap, so I said, fuck it, I should just pick this up while I can. I mean, I think these have gone up in price as of late. I picked this up like years ago, and yeah, get it now for their stupid prices or whatever. Another record here, classic dub. Scientist rids the world of the evil curse of the vampires. This is a classic right here. Now this is like this is what people would consider a dub reggae record, and dub is like, reggae that's like that's focusing on like the instrumental rhythms and the kind of like how should I say it? Like it's just pretty much like instrumental reggae with a lot of effects thrown on top, thrown into the mix or whatever. It's all kind of like psychedelic, all very heavy, very bass heavy, because that's what reggae is, right? It's all about the bass. You know what I'm saying? Because like Um, because that's the basis of what gets the people moving. That's what they feel in their bones. When they go to these like big dancehall parties and when they hear it from those like big loud speakers, the bass. What I'm saying? That's like so that's why like this music is so focused on. And this one here, yeah, I mean like as you can see from the fucking like cover, it's a wild album. It's this is one of the best reggae, one of the best dub albums because it's just straight gold front to back. All the rhythms are catchy, distinctive. The effects are nice. There's some nice, vocals, here and there thrown in the mix from the original recordings. So yeah, I mean, this is just like a classic dub set. Highly recommend it. This is the original pressing on the Green Sleeves label, UK press. I don't know how the new reissue sound, but somebody knows. Let me know how they know in the comment how they sound. Curious. I guess I showed two more records. This record is fucking funkadelic, One Nation Under a Groove, one of the greatest funk records, one of the greatest records ever, I would consider. Like, yeah, this is just like one of the greatest albums ever, in any kind of genre. It's a fucking just tremendous album, funky, groovy, alive in your face, but also very like provocative, because it's funkadelic, right? Because the lyrics on this album are just like wild. You know what I'm saying? Like George Clinton, I mean that's why he's a fucking genius, because his type of like his vision, his type of his whole atmosphere of these records are so unique. They're like, I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna have to make another separate video for Funkadelic and just telling you, why you should get these albums and what makes them so special. But all you have to know right now is that this shit is fucking brilliant. If you like groovy, funky music with crazy lyrics and just crazy off the wall production and just like structures, like this is the fucking album to get, man. I can't get enough of this album. It's fucking great. One Nation Under a Groove, Funkadelic. Get into it. And then last but not least, got the Outkast, Feminized. Got the 3-disc set. It's fucking long ass album, but it's fucking. This is like one of my favorite hip hop albums right here. This is just like a fucking awesome album. Front to back. It's brilliant. Everything from the production, the lyrics, the themes, it's just awesome, because Outkast, they're very intelligent, what I'm saying? They're not just, playing the rap stereotype. I talk about, bitches, bling, and guns, and gangster shit. Like, this is actually, like, very thoughtful, grown man hip-hop, I would say. Because, yeah, I don't know, just, if you don't know already, take a sample, like go on YouTube, check out one of their songs, and yeah, man. Actually, I'll have to listen to this tonight, man. I'm looking at the track list right now, and like, it's been a while since I've listened to this one, and yeah, man, there's some fucking like some amazing songs on this one. There's even, speaking of Funkadelic, there's George Clinton's on one of these songs. George Clinton is on the song called Synthesizer, and he even does like a rap on there at one, and it's fucking crazy, It's fucking awesome. Anyway, and then, yeah, this is a fucking amazing record, amazing sounding record too. The original La Face, this is the original US. Yeah, fucking awesome sounding record. Like, man, we need more audiophile fucking hip hop reissues. This is an album that would be awesome if they did like a crazy audiophile pressing of, a lot of hip hop could use that, what I'm saying? But like, of course, we're getting all this like fucking bland, fucking just predictable bullshit, right? But that's a separate video, okay? That's a separate video. We'll talk about the MoFi bullshit, Anyway, yeah, end of video. See you guys. Bye.